Guys, it's Spoonie, and I've just played the most amazing game in my life. Like, I will tell you that I know there's been some debate, like with Starfield and with Spider-Man, like, when's the first true next-gen game? I will tell you it's here now with Bluey the Videogame. Like I said, if you haven't upgraded to a PS5 or your Xbox Series console yet, or even just upgraded your PC, you're going to want to get on this quick. Now, I know that this phrase might be overplayed when it comes to game reviews,
Make you feel like Spider-Man? I wanted Marvel's Spider-Man on PS4 to make me feel like Spider-Man.
but I will say this game really made me feel like Bluey. I mean, I get to wander around his house. Now I've never seen the show. I've only just sort of I'm aware of Bluey in terms of hearing that it's quality children's programming. But man, I got to tell you, like walking around the house, I feel like I'm there. You got Bluey's mom and dad and his sister, and you get to play as any of them. You can swap on the fly. I don't know if there's like a 4-player co-op or 2-player. I don't care. This game is so fun on its own. Now, let me tell you, this game's segments are divided into chapters that they call episodes, and I feel like this is probably like watching the show come to life. Now, unfortunately, I'm the kind of console peasant that plays on an Xbox Series S. I am kicking myself right now for not waiting to get a copy of the Series X or getting a PlayStation 5, because I can only imagine how buttery smooth this thing will run at 4K 120. Okay, so Bluey himself they did a good job of keeping the character just blank enough so you, the gamer, can put yourself into the roles of Bluey. You really do get a chance to kind of be in that Bluey world. Um, there are a lot of things to do around the house. There's plants that Bluey must water. Or like I said, you could swap to one of the other characters, but I mean, who wants to play as somebody other than Bluey? There's also a couple mini games that you can unlock every time you beat an episode. These things are like sort of just keep a ball bouncing in the air, which is a lot more fun than you might think. And I kind of forget what the other games are. They weren't really as outstanding as the beach ball one. Or maybe it's just because I'm in such awe of the amazing experience I had. Now, I played this through Xbox Game Pass, and let me tell you, I am going to wait for a sale. I'm going to buy a digital copy of this, and I'm going to track down a physical release of this game. You can't support these devs enough. You know, I didn't think there would be any game that could top last year's Paw Patrol World, the first open world 3D Paw Patrol game. But Bluey did it, man. Bluey is the game that I wish that I had when I was growing up. You know, I was born in the 80s, so I grew up playing like the Super Nintendo, original PlayStation, N64. And let me tell you, I would trade Chrono Trigger, Xenogears, I would Legend of the Mystical Ninja 64. I would trade all these games if I could play Bluey. If I could go back in time and give my like 10-year-old self a copy of Bluey, I can't tell you where my life would be right now. Just about the only downside this game has is the fact that it's not longer. Let's hope to God that they start releasing some DLC chapters, or that would be even better is if they get to quick work on a sequel. I mean, the fact that there's 2 or 3 Peppa Pig games, but only one Bluey game, that's not acceptable. You know how there are some people who get tattoos based off their favorite like movie or game? Something that really inspires them, something they want to keep on their body. I want to get a Bluey tattoo. Now I've got some health issues that probably will make that unlikely, but you know the Dollarama is getting pretty good. Maybe I can find some temporary tattoos so I can still look like a badass. And other than that, forget purple. My new favorite color is blue. Okay, so now that that shit's out of the way, let me actually talk about this game for real. It's a fucking kid's game. Of course it's not going to be interesting for me. I'm almost 40. I beat this game in under 3 hours, 100%, getting every single achievement without really trying. I was listening to music and stuff at the same time. I had the volume completely muted on the game, so I have no idea what the music sounds like, what the characters' voices sound like, anything like that. The game is just so incredibly devoid of anything to do, like watering the plants around the house. Like, that's fucking stupid. Like, I'm sorry, I can't stop cursing because this game is just so god awful. And they want at least Canadian price. I can't imagine American or other parts of the world are any better. They want 51.99 Canadian dollars plus taxes for this piece of shit. Like, God, you could do so much with $50. Well, not really, but you could make better choices than buying a Bluey video game for your kids. Please don't buy this for your kids. Really, the only reason I played it is okay, I don't like to buy crappy shovelware games just for achievements, but if there is a easy game that I have access to, for instance, off of Game Pass, I will play it to earn some achievements and usually try to get the full completion 100%, 1,000 out of 1,000, which would be a platinum trophy for PlayStation users. And I figured this would be an easy game. I had no idea how little challenge the game would offer. I gotta be honest, I've got some difficult completions on my gamer card. I got Gears of War 3, I got Seriously 3.0 about 6 months after the game came out. Let me tell you, hate Gears of War after that. I've played 4 and I've played 5. I'm never touching Gears of War multiplayer ever again. It was just brutal. If you've played the game and you're aware of the requirements for Seriously 3.0, 65 Onyx medals, yeah, it's not fun. It is a grind and a half. I like the idea that you can go look at my gamer card and you can see like, whoa, Spoonie beat Gears of War 3. Wow, that's at 100% all the DLC. That's a big accomplishment. That's quite a commitment of time and of effort. And then they scroll up a page and they see I've got Bluey the Videogame. I'm confident enough in my gamer score and my gamer tag history that I'm okay with these shitty baby games on my card. Like I said, I'm trying to build my numbers. I do play the games that I want to play. Um and yeah, playing this was kind of like for a meme, but it does get my numbers up. I hit 800,000 gamer score towards the end of last year, and I probably will hit 850,000 sometime this year. Um, it really depends on what I choose to play. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla right now. I just started it. I know the game is massive, and then you've got some massive DLC behind it. The whole thing is like 150 gigs. So I do play real games, but sometimes it's just nice to get a bit of a palate cleanser. Now, unfortunately for me, I do not have any kids, so I could not tell you what kids might think of this game. I can only give you like a grown man opinion, and that is I can see that this game might be good for children. It's not difficult, it's colorful. It probably, if they watch the cartoon, this is probably very familiar to them. The controls are simple. It just, it's not for adults. I know there's other people like me who are playing this off Game Pass for the points and for the memes, but yeah, you could be doing better things with your 3 hours. If you haven't played Walking Dead Michonne, you should probably just do that instead. So this was it, my review for Bluey. Now, if you have any issues with my thoughts here, because I know there are a lot of fans of the show, keep it to yourself. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.